Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Player profile time here from Coca's Pizza. I am joined by Canfield senior Gino Pacella. Gino, how are you? Good to see you, brother.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. All right, let everybody know where they can find you, what number, and where they can find you on the field when you're on.
I'm 75. I'm on the offensive line. Right now I'm at left tackle.
Left tackle, the big fella.
Yeah, but I'll play anywhere.
The blind side.
Yeah.
I love it. A lot of responsibility over there.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about some of the conversations you've had with your O-line coach about your responsibilities as a left tackle.
Well, you obviously got to protect the quarterback's blind side and got to make sure Enzo doesn't get blasted when he's not looking. And
you got to take it personal, right?
Oh, yeah.
But Enzo's got to take care of you, and he's got this beautiful facility that his family runs that I'm sure you can get a pepperoni roll or two along the way if you help him out.
Hopefully. I've been asking him. But,
You've been asking him? I love it. We'll get you a pepperoni roll. Don't worry. This Canfield Cardinals team, very, very good. I mean, to be part of this team, what does it mean to you?
Well, since the sophomore, I mean, we won the state championship for sophomore year, and those seniors were just incredible. Like, they were pretty much my older brothers. I don't have any older brothers.
Yeah.
And they were always including and always just there to help and teach us and all that. And then even last year, they were always there motivating, trying to get the best out of me, working me to get to the varsity position.
Who were some of those guys that, took you under their wings and kind of led you in the way that you wanted to go?
For my first year, it was A.J. Murphy and Ethan Whited. They were really two I was closest with. And then last year, it was definitely Vince Luce and, Michael Malkovitz and Alex Yuko. They're the tackles, and they definitely helped me become the varsity player today.
It's funny, you're a timid guy now, but do you have a switch that you flip on Friday nights? Because I imagine you're like an animal.
I try to flip the switch, but there's obviously the stress and the pressure of the left tackle. So
sure,
I try to play smart and hard, but
stay composed.
Yeah,
I love it. What's the most challenging part about being that left tackle?
I'd say the speed rushers, because I'm not the fastest guy, obviously. Yeah. So having to block the speed guys is definitely the biggest challenge.
This group of seniors, I mean, a band of brothers that you guys have been together a long time, and there's a lot of doubt that you guys faced in this year coming into it. Coach Ignacio talked about it. He talked about confidence. What is the kind of state that you guys have to be in in order to have that confidence this year?
We just have to stick together, obviously, and become even closer than we already are, and just push the younger guys. We need all the younger guys' help, especially some I can't name it off the top of my head, but there's just all the younger guys we're definitely starting some sophomores, and we need them to help. We need the scout team guys to help and just push us to get better.
Is it easier to deal with being underdogs? I mean, you guys are constantly dealing with this year. It's kind of weird. You look back and you go, wait a minute, we're still Canfield. We're still the team that 2 years ago won a state championship. Weren't that bad last year either. Oh, by the way, we're pretty good this year.
Yeah, we're definitely the underdogs this year with the smaller senior class and losing a lot of guys last year. But I definitely think that helps. It's we always have the underdog mentality going into the week, and definitely feels good to win and prove everyone wrong.
To get that win the way you guys did last week, how good did that feel, and what were the things going through your mind as that game was transpiring?
Oh, that was unbelievable. I mean, we were getting down, and it was still tied, and we just kept fighting and kept going back and forth. And then it got to overtime, and then I think the whole O-line, we just all flipped the switch. We're like, you know what? We're done playing with these guys. We're finishing this game.
I love it. I love when an O-line just gets nasty. It gets nasty. All right, you look at this roster filled with a lot of talent, filled with a lot of heart. How good can this team be?
I think if we have good weeks of practice, we could be a very good team, a deep playoff run team, if we all stick together through the whole season. It
was nice to have coaching staff, for the most part, stick together.
Yeah.
It's tough to replace any great coach, let alone a state championship coach. Coach Ignacio doing a great job. But to have familiarity for you guys as seniors, that's got to be nice, right?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really have to learn a crazy new system. We definitely have some different plays, but some different terms. But we definitely have a lot of the same ideas, and it's definitely nice as going into a senior not having to relearn everything that we just spent 2 years learning.
Let's take it off the field. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, after football, I'm always beat up and tired, so just relax, play video games, build some Legos occasionally.
I heard you're a Michigan fan.
I am, yeah.
How long have you been a Michigan fan?
My whole life.
What gets you into Michigan and living in the state of Ohio?
My dad, growing up, he became a Michigan fan, and I guess just it being decorated in our house just became
Did you do anything special for the national championship?
This year, the Alabama game, my whole family sat and watched it, but the national championship, it was a school night. So I went to bed right after halftime. I was tired.
So you wake up to a national championship. What's the first thing that goes through your mind?
I knew they were going to win it. So
I love
wasn't a
it.
big surprise.
Confidence. I love the confidence. What are you looking to do after high school?
Probably going to YSU, stay local, go into sports business, like equipment management, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so what's the ambition coming from that? Like, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Well, I always want to stay included in sports. Like, I'm a sports guy, and I just feel like equipment managing. I've heard stories they get all the free.
They sure
equipment,
do.
and just all the free gear and stuff.
You like that gear?
Oh yeah.
Love that gear. All right, so you root for Michigan. You're rooting for YSU most likely.
Yeah.
Who are your pro teams? You follow pro?
Yeah, my family's a Packers fan,
Packers, okay.
but I mean I like the Chargers a little bit.
Wow, we are like all
I
over the
know.
place. I like this.
I don't really follow pro as much. So
Okay.
I just like a lot of certain players like around the league.
If you could play any other sport and be exceptional at it, what would it be and why?
I don't know. I mean, I've only really played football, but
That's it?
Yeah, being good at like golf would be pretty fun.
That's
like,
useful down the
exceptional.
line, buddy. That's useful down the line. Let's talk about your family. Talk about them, the people that have got you here to be an exceptional young man like you are.
Well, I didn't start playing until freshman year, so it was really a big decision. And my parents, my dad and mom, have obviously pushed me every day. I come home from practice sweaty, beat up. They're just like, "Do you work hard?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they just keep motivating me, keep pushing to get me that starting spot and all that.
You've got one trait. Your parents are a jigsaw puzzle, right? You
Yeah.
can pull one trait off of each of them, put it in your back pocket, and have it for the rest of your life. What's one that you're taking from each of them?
I'd say the trait from my mom was she's hardworking. She works at the hospital. She goes there every day. She's there long hours.
Shout out, Mom.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
I'd say my dad is his problem solving. He'll always find the solution to a problem if it takes days or weeks.
Okay.
Sometimes it stresses me out, stresses him out, but listen to him get frustrated.
But those are the things that you really enjoy the most out of
Yeah.
your parents, and you hope to take with you. For you, are you the only child?
Oh, I have two older sisters.
Two older sisters. Okay, I was gonna say. Well, are you so you're the youngest?
Yeah.
So Christmas has had to be awesome. Number one,
yeah.
you're the only boy. Secondly, you're the baby.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's your favorite Christmas gift growing up?
Well, recently it was the PlayStation 5.
Attaboy.
But
That's a big one.
yeah,
Is that the only one? Like, that's usually like my only present. My parents
yeah,
are like,
that was
Santa's only giving you one this year. I'm okay.
I got a Razor Crazy Kart a while ago. It's like a go-kart.
Okay.
And I would ride that thing around the neighborhood like crazy. I'd be doing 360s, drifting around.
Don't tell that too loud. People were gonna watch this. They're gonna wonder who was in that go-kart.
No, they all knew it was me.
Oh, okay.
I'd wave.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Dude, you're a legend. Gino, thank you so much for stopping by. I know you were nervous. You did awesome. So congratulations. More Cardinal stuff coming up right after this.